I have so much to tell you. My world just got rocked. Tell me why I gave myself that nasal infection, not even from the milk that was in those Pringles that I ate, the salt and vinegar Pringles. So, corn. Corn has salicylate. They have two pronunciations.
Molecule medicine. Two pronunciations are correct. Salicylate, salicylate, or salicylate.
Okay. So that causes sneezing, runny noses, and sinusitis, nasal infections. Corn. Corn causes excess mucus in the body. I made my whole family sick giving them corn. I threw all the corn in my house away. They're not getting popcorn anymore, and I took the popcorn off of my Amazon store. I've got a doctor's appointment coming up, and I'm glad that I do. I had some things I needed to talk to him about. Researching this corn got me into researching some other things. Well, actually, what it did is I started researching all the other foods we were eating because I wanted to know what else I was doing wrong. So, all these starches. My favorite foods are sourdough bread, yellow potatoes, and jasmine rice. All starches. So guess what I am? I'm pretty sure I'm hypoglycemic now. I have all the symptoms. Urinating a lot. I've been so hungry lately, or just not hungry at all. I've got these purple marks on my thighs. I don't even think you can really see them. You can't see them, but it's like purple right there, kind of. I think you can see it. See how it's purple? That's a sign of a vitamin deficiency, specifically zinc and vitamin C and D. I had a vitamin deficiency, and that's why I started taking those organic plant gummies that I have on my storefront. I've been taking them religiously, and I've been more focused on adding greens and stuff to my diet and the cilantro and all of that. But that's not enough. Apparently, hypoglycemia is high blood sugar from eating too much starch. So I already know that this doctor is going to tell me that. And I've been so lethargic. I've been so tired, and I couldn't figure out why. I thought it was just from the simple vitamin deficiency. Not that a vitamin deficiency is simple, but I thought it was only that, not realizing that I'm spiking my blood sugar by eating primarily starches. And when they say starches aren't good for you, this and that, or you shouldn't eat corn, like, I didn't take the time to research why. And it blows my mind. I'm like, bro, you need your body to live, and you're eating things, and you don't even know how they affect your body. I feel such the fool right now. Like, why am I eating foods and not researching them? So ain't nothing finna go in my mouth anymore unless I research it. That is insane. I made everybody sick because of what I fed them. Unbelievable. And now I'm hyperglycemic because I want to be fat and eat potatoes every day. I love potatoes. Why does God take away everything that I love? Oh, because it's not good for me? Oh, okay. Okay. I was saying hypoglycemic, which is when your blood sugar is too low. I should have been saying hyperglycemic, blood sugar too high. Please excuse me. Hyperglycemic, yes. But no. He said that he would not get out of his pool, but he pooped in it, but he just want to keep laying in it, so I had to take it out and bleach it and then rinse it and then give him fresh water. Use the sense the Lord gave you, fool. I have my, or is it organic this week? I don't know. It's apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, and agave and hot water. It's for my gut health. I had to go in there and tell Fire what I found out. She said, girl, I'm finna start eating like you. We went ahead and busted out that smoothie machine, because that's about all we gonna be able to eat. Judah not gonna listen to me about the chicken he's eating causing mucus in his body. We've had that conversation, which is why I stopped buying chicken for so long. But he is very hard-headed. He is a Pisces with Virgo placements. So can nobody tell him nothing, and he's gonna have to learn the hard way, and that's fine. That's fine. But I'm tired of being tired all the time, and I'm glad that I now have an answer, and I'm going to go ahead and take them starches out of my diet. All that stuff I was talking about, discipline. The universe going to test you. That's why I need to keep my mouth shut, talking about some discipline. Discipline. Well, yeah. I'm going to have some discipline now, ain't I? Should have kept my mouth shut. Fire's in there dancing. She's dancing in the kitchen. That's their number one spiritual tool, Fire and Ra. Both the boys are in their separate rooms working on music. And now I hear Ra in his brother's room negotiating, using his brother's studio. He wants to record a song. So it's a good day. Thursday. Thursdays are ruled by Jupiter, who returns on Saturday to bring us lots of money and good luck. All praise to the Most High, gratitude and positivity. Well, I am grateful that I found out what I'm eating that is causing me to have health issues. I feel positive about the trajectory of our life, and that all of the goals that we have set that we are going to accomplish is simply a matter of time, focus, and putting energy towards that what we believe in and that which we want. We're all supporting each other, and we're open to criticism from each other, and we're communicating better. Now it's the time for discipline and holding ourselves accountable. There's a lot of that needs to be worked on. We all are working on discipline. We are all getting rid of habits that we've had for a while that are no longer serving us, and behavioral patterns that are no longer serving us. And it's tough. I was telling my therapist that it's like, this is not easy, but this is the work. You know, it's very tiring. It can get overwhelming at times, but it's kind of like just carrying a boulder up a hill. You know the hill ends at some point, and you just gotta get up the hill, yo. But I'm carrying a boulder. It's a whole boulder. But I'm built for it, yo. I'm built to do hard things, and this is what I want. This is what I asked for, healing. And it's gonna hurt before it helps. So, I mean, it is helping. It's helping now, but like, it's gonna hurt for a while. But when it's done, it's done. Once you healed, you healed. You know? It's always a process of healing, but it's like, I will be more healed than what I am now. But I feel like healing is a lifelong process. And even after we pass out of this body, I don't feel like that process ever ends. So I don't know that we're ever completely healed. But I feel about it like this. I spent my whole life drinking alcohol and doing hard drugs. So when I became sober, but I still smoked weed every now and then, or used a dab pen, to me, I am still sober because I'm not on synthetic drugs. But then when I heard myself say that, I thought of my pen, the dab pen. I'm like, dude, that's synthetic. And I don't trust this weed. So now I've even transitioned out of that. So I know that you've seen my little dab pen in some of my videos, but you won't be seeing them anymore because I got rid of it. For some reason, there's been a lot of emphasis on congestion and breathing, especially for water signs this year. That came up way early in our readings. So I already knew that this was going to be a year where there was no more smoking. And I believe that smoking for me was more of like an oral fixation from earlier childhood issues, because I don't even know where I was the first 6 months of my life. That's apparently when my adopted parents adopted me, but I never saw official paperwork. And they're not trying to keep it a stack about where they actually got me from. It's shrouded in mystery and lies, deception. He's still in the pool. He's been in this pool for like an hour. You hot, Papa? Oh, baby. Let me get you some more water. They are there arguing about writing. It's crazy. Well, we just all got into a big ass screaming match for no reason, and that is not funny, so I'm about to go get in the shower. So, okay. There's always been power issues, power struggles in my family. I have 5 sons and 1 daughter. I was married for 20 years to their father. We got a divorce after I got out of rehab, and he got out of rehab, and then he died from overdose on purpose. So, that was like a year, 2 years ago. He died on his birthday. Anyway, so he did not raise our children, especially our 5 sons, to have empathy or to respect women. My ex-husband was a very powerful man, okay? He was a Hungarian dope dealer and did hits for cartels on the side. And he wanted his children to be soldiers. And I raised them. The problem is that they have my heart, but his mentality. So it's like this constant struggle between light and dark inside of them. It's giving heavy demon angel baby vibes. And now that his father is gone and I'm head of the family, there's power struggles. And my story is that of every woman in history with a powerful man being suppressed, being controlled, being abused. It's not even a angry black woman thing. It is a collective feminine rage thing going on at this point in 2024. We've been written out of history. We've been disrespected. You guys take our ideas, you use our body, and then you do not honor us at all. You have written us out of history. And those days are over, honey. I'm sorry, we stepping into a whole different time. You guys are going to start having the respect of the divine feminine. You guys are going to have to start showing respect to women, even the Jezebels. It doesn't matter. They are all expressions of God. All of them. And a lot of y'all don't like dealing with the fact that rapists, sinners, and thieves are all expressions of God. Y'all don't like that. But it is what it is. Okay? The thunder, sunshine, and the rain. All our great mother nature that needs to be honored. Y'all are so disrespectful. Littering, throwing trash on her ground. Who do you think you are? You are entitled to nothing. Your life is a blessing. Even if we live in hell, your life is a blessing. Because guess what you get to do? Ascend. Do what you're supposed to do here and ascend. This is just a body. Why you going around getting BBLs by dentists? Okay? Because cosmetic surgeons, what is that? They are people who are not supposed to be cutting you and putting other pieces on there. While y'all busy doing that, worrying about what this looks like, you don't care about the condition of your soul. What is wrong with y'all? Like, y'all be so worried about the wrong stuff. Want to clown somebody because their hair not done? Or because their shoes come from the dollar store? What are you talking about? They're probably a wizard. Y'all be casting spells on each other every day. Yo, you ugly. Casting a spell. I'm so broke, I ain't got no money. Casting a spell. Just because you are unconscious, which don't make you any less of a spellcaster. You casting spells every time you open your mouth. Every time you blow that candle out on your birthday cake. Okay? Rituals. Look it up. I'm not with the power struggles. I'm not at a place now where I'm going to argue with people. I embody what I believe in and I keep learning. When I make a mistake, I admit it. And I'm not perfect, never going to be, don't want to be. I just want to be better than my past version. Don't come to me telling me you my friend and you feel like we're in competition with each other. Because let me tell you how that's a problem. If we're in competition, that means that we are on separate teams. So if you and my family telling me that we competition about anything, I got a problem with that. Because we supposed to be on the same team rooting for each other. So if I'm your competition, you have subconsciously made yourself my enemy. While you telling me you love me. And we working on a project together. I think not. I think you need to reframe that in your mind. You are the only person in competition with yourself. You are in competition with the past versions of yourself. You are not in competition with me. I know how to stay in my lane. I'm not even worrying about y'all until it look like you about to veer into my lane. That's when I'm beep, beep, beep. What you doing? Get out of my lane. That's, you know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane. Mind your business. Drive your car. Don't be over here cracking on my little Honda. Don't be worrying about my little Honda. I get good gas mileage. Did I tell you about the time that the Instacart delivery person texted me and was like, I'm here. You gonna send somebody downstairs to get these groceries? I was like, no, I gave you an $11.11 tip, girl. You better carry them bags up them steps and stop playing with me. If I was physically disabled, was I supposed to roll down the steps and go get my own groceries? What was the point for you to do it? Now look at how she sent this to me. Look at this. I know she was hot. Look, this didn't even have a bag. Now see, when I delivered for Instacart, I had enough sense to first of all get the free bags from Martin's and stick them in my trunk so that my customers didn't have to spend money on bags. But for big orders, girl, get you a box. You don't only save your customers money, you save yourself having to do all like this up the steps. Girl, this wasn't even in the bag. She did not deserve that big old tip, but I'm still gonna give it to you though. I served for 20 years. I know about energy and paying folks when they give you a service. Like, I'm gonna give you that tip, but lady, you did not earn it today. This drinking out of bowls, they think it's funny. Ridiculous. Talking about if it was good enough for Spinner, it's good enough for us. Are you freaking serious? You see how my leg is purple? This is from vitamin deficiency. See? You can see it now. That's okay. I'm gonna get rid of that. This is the only bread I get now. This is $15 worth of bread. Sourdough bread, because it's the only one that doesn't have all them additives in it. When Judah gets his sourdough starter, he's gonna have sourdough donuts. It's gonna be so good. You know, I always get my onions. This is what I use in my cooking for flavor for me. Ooh, it's big. She must have gone to the Aldi's out there with the them other folks. Because it's looking good. Oh, we always got to do a cabbage. Yes. She did not have my cilantro. Like any other time they got cilantro, but as soon as I want cilantro, they don't have cilantro. This is for the meat eaters. That is not for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that Japanese noodle recipe. It requires fresh basil and fresh mint. We finna start being herbalists around here, okay? Because I'm not playing with this, oh, you got hyperglycemia because you want to eat starch. No, okay? We about to be healthy. We all getting healthy around here. So, because I'm on my cycle, I'm going to do a lot of root stuff. Anything red salt, red peppers, rooibos tea, all of that. I need the minerals and the nutrients. So now we have this. This is my primary meat substitute. Love it. The kids put mustard on everything. I prefer spicy brown mustard. I'm also probably going to stop eating soy because that's not really healthy for you. But Judah uses it in his stir fry. These crushed tomatoes are from my black beans that I'm going to make. We're going to make taco bowls. No more corn though. Rosemary. I'm going to make me some rosemary oil. This is going in our food. And thyme. I'm going to pick these off and actually buy some containers off of Amazon in like 2 weeks to have my own little seasoning from home that I did myself. And then this is for Judah because now he's obsessed with ketchup. Anything with vinegar in it. And then here's the fresh basil. The boys are going to be so happy about that. And then baby girl loves applesauce. And Judah uses this as an egg substitute in his baked goods. Here go my ginger finally. Oh my God. Need that for my teas and all of this for the stir fry. Yes, here's my beans. I'm going to soak these today.
This is zucchini or cucumber?
That's a cucumber. That's for my eyeballs. So I got the cucumber because I have lines under my eyes. And so I'm going to put this in the salad and then I'm going to slice very thin and put it on my eyes for like 10 to 15 minutes as a beauty treatment. Dang! That produce is never this big. What else do we get? We've got romaine. Okay. We got broccoli. This is forever parsley. There's so many health benefits. There were like 20 of them. I strongly, what's the word? I think you should look up things to find out what their benefits are. I'll say that. I forget words sometimes. Romaine lettuce, because my kids will just go like this. So I'm going to chop the bottoms off and then put what's rest in a big, clear, this. I'm about to do that right now because they're going to come through here and they're going to do that and it's going to really, ooh, I don't like that. Unnecessarily big. And they didn't have the regular avocados, so she should have some avocados around here somewhere. And then, ooh, I love these. For some reason, I like eating these after a meal. Helps with digestion. How you gonna say for some reason and then say the reason like you didn't know the reason? You could have just said the reason. Where's the avocados? And this is the phoniness because these groceries ain't been here for 2 minutes and already she back on chicken. This is what I'm talking about. I thought it was me and you against the book. It was me and you on beans and they were eating.
Did you say it was the corn?
That is fire. You know that them meats
like
cause extra mucus in the body. But I got it. I told you it was for Judah because he needs the
And it's like, we might as well.
See, we always have an eating plan and she always reneges on me.
I'm eating meat this weekend. Like,
ridiculous.
You want me to not eat
Unbelievable.
this weekend with them?
Unbelievable.
I'm going to just eat fruit like this.
Well, I thought we were doing it together. See, I don't never trust no damn. Ooh, these Aquariuses. Lord, the world don't need no more of y'all.
I'm not the ones in here. But you in here right now.
We in the same
I'm not
house.
cooking right now. I'm just getting it prepared.
That's what I would do. Yeah, put that thing in some marinade, yo.
Yeah, like.
And it'll be a lot more tender and more flavorful. Put it in it and get that gamey taste out of it. Put it in some vinegar. Any of the vinegars were due. I would use the apple cider. But you know, because I don't, they're cooking vinegars, you know, like, you want to really get down to the nitty gritty and use that real vinegar. A little bit of prep work now will save you a headache later. And I don't wash them now because if you wash them, they will become soggy and they'll mold. You just want to cut the bottoms off and let them go in there. And this is why I don't get iceberg anymore, because they will just go and grab handfuls and it just got wasted. This, they can use every single leaf off of the romaine. And then this will save me a headache. Because they do the same thing. They've done the same thing for years, no matter how many times I tell them. Teenagers are going to do what's easy. So I'm going to do what's easy for me, which is to go on ahead and process everything as soon as I do my shop. Take it out of them little bags and put them in my own. Fire's back here doing the chicken. So now I'm going to soak my beans. And I'll make beans on Sunday. And they can have taco bowls all week. Since my diet's about to change, since I can't have my daggone potatoes, I'm going to be having a lot more salads. It doesn't matter. Because the goal was for me to have a raw diet anyway in the end. I guess we just going to speed that process up. That's done. Raja, I don't even think he knows that the delivery is here because he's in there working on his music. He has this really, really good beat. And I don't know how. Oh, yeah, he won the lease in a contest. Okay, cool. So now we got a free beat. Perfect. And his song's actually good because my kids know I'm not hopping on the song if it's not good. It was really good. I'm so excited. As soon as I heard his rhyme structure, I thought of a word and then the verse literally wrote itself. And it's such a timeless beat. I'm so excited to work on this project with him. It's going to be freaking lit. And it's going to be his first time recording in a studio. Like a legit studio. Even though he's been with me. Because I used to take them with me to the studio. Yes. But I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day. I'd like to get in another chapter of Braiding Sweetgrass. It's a really good book. Let me grab it. Oh my goodness. I'm supposed to be putting the rest of Fire's classes together. Her portfolio is due next week. She just needs to finish her cursive. She finished everything else. Oh, and we have to do 2 art projects. It's gonna be down to the wire because I'm not in the mood to do it. So that means I need to go do it. So let me go do it. I love you. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.